Sand Lizards versus the Lady Blackhawks. Before we get to the basketball, let's take a moment to honor America. If you would, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence and the playing of our national anthem. First, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce to you tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting team, the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. Number 1, Audrey Weber. Number 2, Gracie Jackson. Number 15, Harper Williams. Number 20, Haley Ashlock. And number 22, Maddox Mitchell. And now the home team, the Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks. Tonight's starters, number 00, Presley Hudson. Number 11, Mackenzie Stites. Number 15, Jazzy Dixon. Number 21, Brooklyn Wynn. And number 24, McKenna Ward.
Well, hello and welcome to Pea Ridge High School in Prairie Grove, Arkansas for the Dardanelle Lady Sand Lizards against the Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks. I'm here alongside my color analyst, Jax Kroll. Jax, how are you doing tonight?
Super excited to be here at Prairie Grove High School. I gotta say, this arena was great. Just to start off, we were talking to Milo already seen before. Man, they just followed this forward. We got a bunch of games today.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. There's minimal high school courts where I have seen seat backs on the chairs, almost all bleachers. But we are getting ready to tip off here. That will fall to the Dardanelle Lady Sand Lizards. They are taking it up the court right now. Number 2, Gracie Jackson.
Great ball movement very early on.
That is out on the Sand Lizards. That will be going Pea Ridge's way.
Yeah, well, you hate to see that right off the jump. You can tell they were moving towards a play, but immediately turnover. Hate to see it.
Looks like they have some control here. Number 11, Mackenzie Stites, taking it up for the Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks, getting to work right now with a nice pass into the paint, going to number 15, Jazzy Dixon. They're going to call a foul on the Sand Lizards, number 22, Maddox Mitchell.
Right off the bat, Will, this passing from both teams. thing out, just getting the ball in the net. Simple as that.
Pea Ridge has it back, number 21, Brooklyn Wynn, getting to work, giving it to number 0, Presley Hudson, who will lose it out of bounds. But it looks like a Dardanelle Sand Lizard got their hand on it right before. That'll be an inbound play for the Lady Blackhawks. Mackenzie Stites moving inside, passing out to 0-0. Presley Hudson for 3. A shot from beyond the arc, nothing but net. And the Lady Blackhawks are on the board first.
When you leave her open, good things are going to happen.
Wow! And the Dardanelle Sand Lizards respond. Once again, a three-pointer from number 22, Maddox Mitchell.
2 early threes, Will. Let's keep it going.
Let's see what they can do here. Number 15, Jazzy Dixon, trying to pass it inside to number 21, Brooklyn Wynn of the Lady Blackhawks.
You got to really love that play from the Sand Lizards there on transition. A quick transition 3 to keep this game at a tie. Great play from the team.
Blackhawks will keep it. Number 11, Mackenzie Stites getting to work, going to pass out to number 21, Brooklyn Wynn. Tries to go for another 3. It will bounce outside of the rim, and the Sand Lizards will be taking it up the court.
Audrey Weber looks to be the point man for tonight's game. Will, let's see what she can do passing offensively.
Maddox Mitchell with the ball up top. Tries to get a pass inside to number 2, Gracie Jackson. Put a little too much power on it. Goes out of bounds and will be going back to the Blackhawks side of the court.
3 turnovers so far, Will. I think it's kind of just getting the nerves out, getting used to this gameplay. I mean, hey, this is the playoffs at the end of the day.
Big games for both teams here. We will see if the Blackhawks can keep up this fast-paced offense they've been moving. Number 11, Mackenzie Stites, who've been saying her name all night, goes for a long 3 that will bounce, but an offensive rebound by number 24, McKenna Ward. Another shot up by number 15, Jazzy Dixon. And finally, the Sand Lizards will come down with it. Number 1, Audrey Weber taking it up the court now.
You love to see the hustle from McKenna Ward there on that offensive possession. You see that she's going to be in the paint a lot tonight.
And number 22, Maddox Mitchell with another 3-pointer. She seems to be their offensive standpoint for the Sand Lizards. That is 2 threes now for Maddox Mitchell. Your score, 6-3 Sand Lizards.
Looks like 24 McKenna Ward and 15 Harper Williams are battling in the paint big time, forcing those 3 balls to have to fly for both teams.
And some amazing in-the-paint defense by the Sand Lizards, I must say. Not as much on the perimeter, but whenever the Blackhawks try to get that inside, the Sand Lizards are there to shut it down, usually double-teaming whoever is there trying to get a layup.
Good inbound from Stites.
Brooklyn Wynn gonna take another shot from beyond the arc. I mean, there are shooters all throughout the building tonight. They are banking in 3s left and right. We are all tied up here, folks. Let's see if the Sand Lizards can respond. Number 1, Audrey Weber, moving in a great steal by 0-0 Presley Hudson for the Blackhawks.
That was great play, taking advantage of the one-on-one opportunity. Great job there by Pea Ridge to get the ball back.
Mackenzie Stites, they're letting her control the offense per usual. Number 21, Brooklyn Wynn has it now, giving it back to number 0, Presley Hudson, who'll give it back to Mackenzie Stites. Stites passing inside to Ward, goes for a layup, and a good fight down there in the paint after a missed layup. That will be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will be pointing in the way of the Dardanelle Sand Lizards.
So my early concern going into this game, Will, was are we settling for 3-pointers or are we shooting because we're open? That possession right there just proved that Pea Ridge can get to the paint when they need to. It's huge.
Good movement on both teams. Number 2 for the Sand Lizards, Gracie Jackson moving inside. She will miss the layup, but then number 15, Harper Williams, will get the offensive rebound and get an and-one play.
First 2-point shot of the night. You love to see that in the paint. Said it already, Harper Williams and McKenna Ward are going to be going at it all night tonight. So anytime you can get points in this paint with the free throw shot, good things will happen.
And Harper Williams' 3-point play will not fall. That free throw will bounce outside the rim. Number 1, Audrey Weber will get fouled right there by number 24, McKenna Ward. And they Lizards are back to the free throw line. Audrey Weber shooting for 2. Banks the first one in.
I gotta say, Will, Audrey Weber seems as confident and calm as ever. It really shows with your body language, and I think that's something that's going to be shown throughout the game as a message to the other team.
And as smooth as butter, both free throws fall in, nothing but net. And the Sand Lizards are up by 4 in this first quarter. Mackenzie Stites tries to get it after a pass from Presley Hudson. But Pea Ridge playing some aggressive defense tonight will get the ball back. They'll be headed back on offense.
That's just great defense by the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. Gotta say, well, I love that mascot.
I know, I've never heard of a mascot like that. And man, they're playing so aggressively right now. Number 20, Haley Ashlock, getting another in the paint points for the Sand Lizards. Timeout has been called here. Jax, what are you thinking so far? We got about 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in this first quarter, or first period. And man, these teams are playing absolutely aggressively.
Well, Will, first off, score 12-6. The Sand Lizards are in the lead. The biggest thing I'm seeing is that it looks pretty even. I think the Sand Lizards are just taking advantage of their offensive possessions, getting that ball in the basket. Once again, we thought early on it would be that three-point shot, but Dardanelle's proved with the help of course, number 20, Haley Ashlock, and 22, Maddox Mitchell. They can be in the post as well.
Maddox Mitchell really seems like she's the leader of this team. You see her calling a lot of the plays and running a lot of the offense. We will see what the Lady Blackhawks can do here on offense, though. Number 11, Mackenzie Stites, taking it up, passing it to 15, Jazzy Dixon. Another aggressive defensive play and a takeaway for number 20, Haley Ashlock. And Audrey Weber is taking it up the court, who will pass to Maddox Mitchell. Pass back to Ashlock. Passing to Harper Williams, looking to get something going here. Ashlock passes to Weber, goes for 3. Will not fall.
Once again, I think that's all about confidence there. That was a deep three-point shot. I think it was a little rushed. Had some time to really set up the play and could have scored on that offensive possession.
And Presley Hudson fouled pretty quickly on this offensive possession. Will be an inbound play for the Lady Blackhawks.
Down 6 early. What can you do to get back into this game? I'm not saying it's a huge drought. Let's score on this possession and get back into this one.
Lady Blackhawks doing pretty good offensively. Just need to pick up that defense. Let's see if they can get some more points on the board here with number 21, Brooklyn Wynn, passing to Presley Hudson, who drives inside for a layup. But the Sand Lizards say no way today. And Maddox Mitchell is taking it back up the court, controlling this offense extremely well. Pass inside the paint to number 15, Harper Williams, passing back out to Haley Ashlock, who drives inside, goes for a layup, but it does not fall. And we will be going back the Blackhawks' way.
Man, well, I got to say, looking at those 2 offensive possessions, for the Sand Lizards, that just looks effortless. An easy drive there by Haley Ashlock, almost unguarded. I don't know why you take that jump straight and go for the layup. She's just done it with the right hand. But overall, I think the Sand Lizards are dominated offensively right now.
Offensively and defensively, but the Blackhawks are looking to change that right now. Brooklyn Wynn giving it to Mackenzie Stites, and she hits the three-pointer from beyond the arc. She's been shooting threes all night. She finally gets another one to fall, and a big takeaway by the Blackhawks once again on the inbound play by the Sand Lizards. Number 21, Brooklyn Wynn, will get a layup.
Will, talk about a complete transition of a play. Down 6, puts it to 5. Now it's just a 1-point game.
And some aggressive defense by the Blackhawks is going to give them the ball back. Another three-pointer will unfortunately be too short to fall. But wow, what a sequence of plays we just had.
Only a 1-point game now, Will. Now, it's how you close out the end of this first quarter. We got plenty of time left in this game, but how can you create separation going into the second?
And Ashlock tries to pass inside to Williams, but the Lady Blackhawks finally playing some aggressive defense in this game. Mackenzie Stites almost got taken away, but Jazzy Dixon was there to get the ball back. Dixon misses the layup, but number 13, Anna Price, is there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Got to say, Will, that was beautiful execution by Pea Ridge. Anna Price being there, being ready for the rebound. It's just an easy bucket to take the lead with the timeout being called on the floor.
And wow, what a sequence of events from the last timeout we had. I mean, Mackenzie Stites hits a beautiful three-pointer, and Jazzy Dixon is there to steal it right back, get an easy layup for basically a 5-point play with only 10 seconds. I mean, that was insane. That was crazy.
When the teams just called that first timeout, 12-6, obviously we thought the Sand Lizards were in commanding charge right now. But then we come back, they go on a quick 5-0 run, scored that 7th point by Anna Price, and now they're in the lead. It's anyone's game. That's the beauty of playoff basketball right there.
And the thing that I'm noticing more and more is that Pea Ridge is starting to actually play some aggressive defense. It looks like that they were kind of going through the motions on the defensive side of the court with the Sand Lizards, but now they're actually getting in there, getting aggressive, and it's turning out in their favor. I mean, Blackhawks up by 1 now. Weber taking it up the court in this final minute, trying to get some last-second points on the board. Maddox Mitchell moving around. Will pass inside, trying to get a layup on there, and it looks like she will be fouled by number 13, Anna Price.
What you got to say about these coaches here, there haven't been a lot of subs so far. You can tell they really trust those starting 5. You just wonder, they're going to be too tired to close out the rest of this game.
Inbound play, number 15, Harper Williams tries to go up for it again. 2 missed layups, got her own offensive rebound, misses again. Hudson down the court, and an amazing layup, nobody around her.
Oh my gosh, give all the credit to Stites there for that quarterback looking up a pass to put the lead up to 3 now for Pea Ridge.
And Dardanelle finally getting some points on the board once again. Haley Ashlock in the paint, getting the aggressive bucket. Mackenzie Stites looks like she's getting to work right now on Weber. Almost gets a last-second layup in there. Unfortunately, will not fall, but Pea Ridge, 15. Dardanelle Sand Lizards, 14. Wow. Thank you.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
And we are back. The Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks versus the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. What a first quarter, Jacks. Very interesting. It looked like that Dardanelle was going to run away with it, and Pea Ridge says not today, goes on a 9-0 run. That is crazy.
I mean, Will, we talked with Lynn behind the scenes. In high school basketball, you can never expect just to have a lead. The teams are always going to dig back in, come back, make it interesting. And let's see what happens here in the second quarter.
And it looks like there is not much substitution for either team here. It looks like they're going to start with the lineups that they pretty much started with to begin this game. And just like you said, if you're a head coach, you got to wonder, when are these players going to start getting tired? But they are not tired yet. Stites passing out to Parker.
Parker is a sub.
Mackenzie Stites trying to work around, gives it to Jazzy Dixon, who gives it back to Stites, to Dixon in the paint. Goes up for the layup, won't fall, but she will be fouled by number 15, Harper Williams.
You got to respect Dixon there for going in and following through, not shying away from that contact. That's why she's at that free throw line now.
An aggressive play. Dixon draws the foul, and let's see if these two shots will fall. Bounces around the rim and just bounces outside. Let's see if she can get this second one in.
Gotta love the cheerleaders getting the fans back into this game, huh? Making it interesting.
Something about high school ball. Something about it. The cheerleaders, the fans, everything. That second free throw won't fall, but the Lady Blackhawks will get their rebound Mackenzie Stites shooting where she feels comfortable beyond the arc.
Man.
Unfortunately, that three-pointer's not going to fall.
Way beyond the arc. You got to respect her for taking those kinds of shots.
And it seems like her coach trusts her fully to take those shots. Number 20, Haley Ashlock now looking for some help from her team. But Presley Hudson is there for the steal. And she drives down the court, lays it in for the Lady Blackhawks. A beautiful defensive play there by Hudson.
You know, Will, sometimes on those fast breaks, you go a little too quick, overshoot the free throw with her left hand, non-dominant. You got to respect her for getting that basket to go.
Wow, and number 20, Haley Ashlock with an aggressive layup right there. Really wanted to get those 2 points, and she gets them.
Love seeing Ashlock in the paint. That's where I think she thrives the best. Seems to command the charge, and there she is again.
Stites looked like she panicked there a little bit. Tried to pass it out. Ashlock gets it, but Hudson with another great defensive play and another layup for Hudson after an amazing defensive play. She is all over the court tonight.
Will, I'm going to compare this to A&M basketball. Arkansas versus A&M last night. Texas A&M loved that full court press, and that's exactly what Pea Ridge is doing tonight. And you can show that it's wearing on the Sand Lizards. Look, we got 2 players down on their breathing hard right now, putting their hands on their knees. You wonder if that full court press is going to be the difference maker for today.
They're playing very aggressively. The full court press does seem to be working for the Blackhawks. We finally have some sub-ins giving Stites a much-needed rest, and wow, she is back to where she was at the beginning of this game. Maddox Mitchell with a nice three-pointer.
I mean, ties it up once again. We talked about it. High school basketball, one play can change the game, and that's exactly what Mitchell does right there.
Parker giving it to Hudson. Look like Hudson and Mitchell getting a little chippy right there. Number 13, Anna Price, passing it down to McKenna Ward, who is surrounded by Sand Lizards right now. Hudson gets a three-point shot up, won't get it. Ashlock with the rebound.
Wow, Will, wild possession there.
Wild possession there right there. The basketball moving all over the court. Both of these teams are now seeming like they really want it. Both are playing extremely aggressively, and I love to see it. I mean, this is beautiful.
Frankly, Will, I think Dardanelle was happy to get out of there, winning that possession, not giving up any points. Let's see what Ashlock can do here with the ball in her hand.
Ashlock looks like she's looking for some help, trying to call a play. We'll pass it off to Audrey Weber. Weber at the top of the key. Giving it to number 10, Kate Young, giving it back to Weber. Weber going up for a layup. Guarded heavily there by number 5, Kate Parker, but wow, she gets it.
I don't know how she got that angle there for that to fall in. Very good technique there from Weber.
Parker driving in now, and she will get called for a travel. Number 2, Gracie Jackson, will be taking this one out for the Sand Lizards after the foul. Audrey Weber with a nice move right there, trying to get past Parker. Parker regains her footing pretty quickly. Weber tries to go for a nice inside pass to number 10, Kate Young.
I mean, Will, Kate Young did everything she could to get that ball back, having to go through defenders.
I mean, she was steamrolling over players there trying to get that ball back.
You love to see the hustle for Dardanelle.
Number 11, Abby Holt on the court now for the Sand Lizards. She gives it to Ashlock, who misses the layup, but Kate Young is there for the rebound. She is guarded very nicely, though, by McKenna Ward, but that will be a Sand Lizards ball once again.
Ashlock, kind of a wild shot there, but, you know, number 10, Kate Young, was there for her insurance, keeps possession there for the Sand Lizards.
Abby Holt trying to get to work now, but she will pass it back out to Audrey Weber, who shoots a long-range three. Almost gets it in there, but a little short, but hey, they get it back.
Way to fight for it.
Way to fight for it there. Audrey Weber passing to Maddox Mitchell. She loves a three-point shot. Just a little short on that one right there. Some aggressive defense trying to get the ball back for Dardanelle, but Pea Ridge will draw a foul, and we will be seeing Pea Ridge, the Lady Blackhawks, back on offense. Mackenzie Stites and Jazzy Dixon coming back in for the Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks. Mackenzie Stites seems to be their head honcho of this team. I mean, she loves a three-point shot, and she is playing the most aggressive out of any of the Lady Blackhawks tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, Will, got a little break there, coming back with fresh legs. It's going to mean a lot for Pea Ridge now. I think the biggest thing we're seeing tonight is just all-out hustle for this first game. I think that's going to be the trend for this tournament. Of course, that's the playoffs, but you can just tell it means so much to both these teams.
These ladies have a fire in them right now, and you can tell. I mean, it is awesome to watch. They are moving fast, moving quick, and aggressive. Stites is going to pass inside this time to McKenna Ward, who gets the layup, draws the foul, and she will have a shot at a three-point play.
Will, with that shot made, just this whole game in general, I really do believe it's anyone's game. It's just going to be who has the grit to get it done in the final minutes, because we got a close one right now, 21-all, the free throw coming up.
And we will see if McKenna Ward can take a one-point lead in this game with this one free throw. Doesn't get it, but the Blackhawks will get their rebound back. Jazzy Dixon working around, trying to get past number 20, Haley Ashlock. Almost gets the layup in, but Ashlock is there to take it away. And McKenna Ward will get the push foul on Ashlock. The ball will stay with the Sand Lizards.
Dixon really got her body in front of Ashlock, but Ashlock did a great job recovering off that missed shot. Possession, Sand Lizards.
And Audrey Weber, a very impressive point guard for the Sand Lizards. She has been working all night, controlling this offense. She'll pass it off to Ashlock, who drives inside, tries to get the layup, does not fall. Looked like she might have gotten her own offensive rebound, but who else but Presley Hudson there to get it away from her. Oh.
Wow, Will. Once again, hustle is the term tonight. When you look at that paint play, Ashlock doing everything she can to get it up. But once again, 15, Jazzy Dixon just making her pay for it. Slapping the ball out of her hand, getting the rebound, giving possession out of Pea Ridge.
Mackenzie Stites getting another break in here as Anna Price checks in for her. Presley Hudson will go to the line.
Looks like they're in the bonus as well, Will.
Presley Hudson's first free throw will fall.
Just 3 minutes to go in this first half, and finally Pea Ridge got that lead back.
My heart is racing here. This is an incredible game, very fast pace, very entertaining. Number 15, Jazzy Dixon coming out. And number 12, Kinley Nolter will come in for her. Hudson's second free throw is no good.
Definitely a fair foul called there on number 12. But overall, just once again, just great play from both teams.
And Ashlock taking a much-needed break for the Sand Lizards. Harper Williams will check in for her as Audrey Weber will take it up the court.
And I mentioned number 12, Kinley Nola Tenner is in now for Pea Ridge.
Number 15, Harper Williams, trying to work around number 12, Kinley Noltenner. But Noltenner says, no way. Some great defense there by number 12.
Yeah, Noltenner getting her arms up. Of course, the foul is called. The coaching staff did not quite agree with that. That'll be 2 for the Sand Lizards.
Harper Williams shooting for 2. Her first one is good.
Gosh, I got to say, I love this movement going on from the Pea Ridge head coach. Looks like Heath Neal just doing everything he can to keep this team in it. Very enthusiastic on the sideline, crouching down, looking at every sort of play, looking at his playbook. You got to love the passion
Talking
from
to
head
his
coach.
assistant coach, he is bouncing all over the place. Harper Williams will knock down both of her free throws as Mackenzie Stites drives in for a beautiful layup. Who else but Stites, Jax?
Wow, that's got to be my shot of the first half. Well, what an angle to get that to fall into the basket and keep the lead with the High Lady Blackhawks.
That was crazy. Audrey Weber, she has amazing handles, dribbling in between her legs, behind her back, trying to fake out Hudson. Hudson's not falling for it. A little scramble for the ball there. And some great defense by the Lady Blackhawks will give them the ball back on offense.
And look at this, Will. Here comes Jazzy Dixon once again dominating that post. You got to give a shout out, though. Kinley Knowltoner, great job coming off the bench and letting Jazzy Dixon rest, but still keeping the lead.
Stites taking control here. Working around. Looks like she tried to get it to Jazzy Dixon down in the paint. Loses the ball. Number 11, Abby Holt, will come up with it for the Sand Lizards, and a timeout is called.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are back here after the 60-second timeout. A minute and 57 seconds left until halftime. We got 24 for the Lady Blackhawks, 23 for the Sand Lizards. This has been such an incredible and entertaining game, Jax.
Will, I got to shout out the Lady Blackhawks once again. When all things come crashing down and they turn over the ball, they force a trap play on the Sand Lizards and force a timeout to reset, regroup. You got to love the play, and man, it truly is anyone's game. I did not expect this good of a first game for our Friday regional games.
I mean, I am very entertained right now, and the Sand Lizards will have it as Ashlock gives it back to her point guard, Weber. Maddox Mitchell is really itching for this ball, but Weber is trying to get to work on Presley Hudson. A little ISO here.
Yeah, well, talk about a matchup. Hudson versus Weber. Two best point guards out there from what I've seen so far.
These two ladies are absolutely great. And the biggest thing that I see out of these two point guards is their ball handling skills. I mean, they're going between the legs, behind the back. They're working around. I mean, it looks like Kyrie Irving out there.
Very well said, Will. 1:35 left to go in this first half.
Stites gives it to Dixon. Dixon gives it to Hudson. Goes up for a layup.
What a feed there from Dixon, though. Almost converts, puts the lead up to 3, but we stay at 1.
Weber and Hudson back at it right now. Weber gets past Hudson, passes inside to Holt. Holt trying to work inside. Gives it to number 2, Gracie Jackson. Goes for 3, won't fall, but Haley Ashlock is there for the offensive rebound and a beautiful putback layup for the Sand Lizards.
Well, that almost looked drew up the way that played down. Ashlock came inside, had a free rebound and putback. Great play there by Ashlock.
Kate Parker goes up for a layup for the Blackhawks. Won't fall, but Stites is there to get the rebound. Hudson, wow! Top of the key jumper for Presley Hudson.
Man, do we call that an ankle breaker? I don't know if I would call it that. Ashlock lost her feet on that, came in kind of hot, but man, Hudson took advantage right there.
And Hudson, I mean, she doesn't just stay on offense. The second it's back on defense, she comes out with another aggressive play against Audrey Weber. I mean, Presley Hudson, have yourself a day.
Will, I'm looking at her right now. I mean, she's got her hands on her hips, but she by no means looks that tired. I'm telling you, body language is key in these games. Letting your opponent know that you're good. You're good to go. It may almost be halftime. I may have played almost every minute in this first half, and I'm still here to stay.
She's good. Very Darius Acuff-esque right there, wanting to stay in the entire game, not wanting to get taken out. Weber is at the free throw line now. Her first free throw is good, and she will get prepared to shoot her second.
Man, Will, just 18 seconds to go in this first half. A tie game. What more could you want?
Second free throw is no good. Jazzy Dixon getting the rebound, taking it down. Looks like she lost the ball there. Hits her foot, rolls out of bounds. And the Sand Lizards will have 10 seconds to try and take a lead in this tie game.
And you can tell Pea Ridge is already preparing for it. Bringing in number 5, Kate Parker, and number 12, Kinley Knowltoner, just for that big defense, trying to get a stop here to keep this game tied at half.
They'll give it to Weber, who gives it to Maddox. Passes down to Gracie Jackson. Jackson working up, throws up a last-second shot. It will not fall. And at halftime, we are all tied up, 26-26. Wow, what a first half, Jax.
Well, I gotta say, what a first half. You took it out of my mouth, Will. That was a great first half. Both teams really competing as hard as they can. It'll be interesting to see how the second half goes.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Jax, we're back, and wow, like we said right before the break, these two teams are playing absolutely aggressively against each other. Playoff basketball in Arkansas. I mean, this is energy right here. We are watching an absolute masterclass between both teams, all tied up 26-26, both teams playing extremely aggressively. What are just your thoughts?
Yeah, well, Pea Ridge versus Dardanelle, right off the jump, both teams came here to play. Simple as that. Early on, we saw guard play with a bunch of three-pointers made pretty early in this game, making it 6-6 early, but then the forwards got involved. In terms of Pea Ridge, Presley Hudson on the offensive and defensive side, making it known her presence. Mackenzie Stites, I mean, incredible three-point shooter. But, of course, in the paint, Jazzy Dixon rounding out for Pea Ridge alongside many other players as well. For Dardanelle, the person I've been watching out all night for is Haley Ashlock. She's been all over the court tonight, kind of calling plays, setting screens, and most importantly, getting that paint and scoring when they need it the most. 26-26 now. I mean, I can't be happier as the first game of the day.
I got to agree with you right there. One thing that I am loving watching on both sides, no matter who's on offense, no matter who's on defense, is this point guard matchup against Audrey Weber and Presley Hudson. I mean, these are two arguably the most aggressive girls on the court right now. They got fire, they got energy, and whenever they are matched up, it looks like that they are really looking for ISOs. They want to take on each other one-on-one, and man, they are making this game extremely entertaining. Audrey Weber with some amazing handles. Presley Hudson can shoot from beyond the arc. She can get in the paint and make layups. Both of these girls are giving us an absolutely entertaining game at the top of the key, and I cannot wait to see even more of it as this game goes on.
The biggest thing I'm looking for in this second half is Pea Ridge's full court press. They did it plenty in the first half, and it seemed to really slow down the Sand Lizards. Early on, had a bunch of hands on their knees. Let's wonder if in that second half they can do the same thing and force up, hopefully, a buzzer beater. That's what it's looking like right now. Potential final possession shot could win the game.
And what you got to remember, this is tournament style. You know, they're going to have more games coming up for whoever wins this. If I'm head coach Heath Neal and if I'm head coach James Robbie, what I'm really focusing on this next half is making rotations, making sure that bench players are getting in more because, as you can see, like the Lady Blackhawks star players Presley Hudson, Mackenzie Stites, Jazzy Dixon, Brooklyn Wynn, I mean, all of these girls are playing very aggressively, but it's the matter of how much longer can you play aggressively until your gas tank runs out.
Yeah, well, I think Pea Ridge did a good job of it. We only really saw two subs, Anna Price, number 13, and number 5, Kate Parker. In terms of Dardanelle, the Sand Lizards, we didn't see a lot of subs. I mean, of course, Gracie Jackson came out a little bit, number 2, but yeah, I agree. If I'm James Robbie, I would be looking at more subs because you see them being tired on the court very early on. Make those subs. We could see some good things happen for those Sand Lizards.
Now you're tied 26-26. You go into the locker room. If you're the head coach for either of these teams, what are you telling these ladies so that they come out with more fire, more aggression, if that's even possible, than what they had in the first half?
I mean, immediately right off the jump, I'm saying great job. Kudos to everyone for just showing me their effort. That's been the key term today. Effort, passion. You can tell they really want this. It's crazy to say, Will. I can't believe we're here today calling playoff basketball, but this is the end of the season. This is it. Seniors, this is your last ride. Juniors and sophomores, you know, you're not going to be playing basketball for another year. You got plenty of time in the offseason to rest, so why rest now? Win this one today. Let's move on to the next round.
I agree with you there. The clock is ticking down on halftime. About 5 seconds left in a very exciting Arkansas playoff basketball game. And we will see if what we were talking about earlier about substitutions and maybe getting some more players, some more time out there instead of putting your starters out there for the whole time. Let's see what lineups they're going to start the second half with.
Well, right off the bat, Will, I'm seeing pretty much the exact same lineup for both squads, which I don't blame them. They had great starts and played great this whole first half. Let's just see what happens in that fourth quarter, those final minutes. If we see any subs come in, and that's going to be the impact of the day, I believe.
And the Blackhawks will start this second half with the ball. Hudson with the inbound is going to pass to Stites. Stites looking over at her head coach, Heath Neal, looking like he wanted to call a little play there. And it looks like they had a little play rolling. She passes to Jazzy Dixon. Presley Hudson moves inside. But Dixon just a little long on that pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. And the Sand Lizards, who else but Audrey Weber taking it up the court now.
Got to say, Will, love the ambition on that first offensive possession, trying to get into the paint and score an easy 2. Sadly didn't pay off, but here come the Sand Lizards.
Gracie Jackson giving it back to Weber. Harper Williams sets a screen for Weber, who will pass to Maddox Mitchell. And it looks like it got tipped by Harper Williams, but McKenna Ward is there to come down with it. Jazzy Dixon gets passed in the paint. And a beautiful layup by Jazzy Dixon. We've seen a couple from her tonight, and that one was just as beautiful as the rest. She also draws the foul and will have the chance to knock down a free throw.
Will, I got to say, that was the loudest crowd pop of the night so far. Crowd's getting into it. The cheerleaders are into it. Now let's see if she can make this and one shot to go up 3 early in this third quarter. Looks to be some sort of confusion going on.
Some rotating for the Lady Blackhawks. Looks like they want Hudson and Stites down there and move McKenna Ward to back court.
Man, the sad thing about playoff basketball is that you always do have to see a team go home. The way these teams have been fighting so far in this
I would send them
first
both
half,
through.
I mean, it's the sad part about sports. But it'll be fun to see who wins this one, huh, Will?
I'm excited. I am excited as number 15, Jazzy Dixon, gets the three-point play. Her free throw is good. Lady Blackhawks up by 3 to start this third quarter. Weber playing aggressively, drives down court, gets to the basket, but her layup is no good. They'll get the offensive rebound. Maddox Mitchell drives inside as well, but Mitchell gets her own rebound. She'll go up for another shot. No good, and finally that ball is out of bounds, and it will go the Lady Blackhawks' way.
Wow, Haley Ashlock. Obviously, that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, points, assists, whatever it may be, but the hustle from Haley Ashlock, keeping possessions alive, giving them second chances, it's all you can ask for if you're the Sand Lizards.
Stites to Hudson. Hudson working around, and an amazing block there by number 2, Gracie Jackson for the Sand Lizards. Might have been the first block we've seen tonight.
Yeah, well, that was a great recovery. Presley Hudson had her on the ropes, but an incredible recovery by Jackson to get that ball out of bounds. And then live for another play.
Stites passes inside to Ward, does a little spin move to the basket, and that layup is going to fall for Ward. Sand Lizards now trying to get something working on offense. No points yet in this second half for Dardanelle. Harper Williams gives it to Ashlock. Shot is no good.
You really hate to see that not go in. She worked really hard for that positioning. Some shots simply just don't fall, Will.
Wow, Jazzy Dixon from beyond the arc. Looked like it was good, but it rolls out of the basket, unfortunately.
Looks like Weber's going to take advantage on this fast break.
And Weber looked like she was getting triple teamed right there. Jackson from 3 will be no good. Brooklyn Wynn comes up with the rebound. She's going to pass it to Stites to take it up, who's going to pass it down inside to Ward. Passes it down to Dixon. Dixon tries to save it from going out of bounds, but Gracie Jackson is there to take it back for Dardanelle.
Way to be there for Dardanelle. Now score on this possession. We already have almost 3 minutes gone in this third quarter. Every possession matters when you're playing close games. Get one to fall in the basket.
Ashlock giving it to Weber. Looks like they're trying to get a play rolling of some sorts. Weber's going to pass it off to Jackson. She's guarded by Hudson. Looks like that is going to be an offensive foul on the Sand Lizards there, and it will be Pea Ridge ball.
Will, the biggest thing I'm seeing with Dardanelle is that they seem to be in a rush. Guys, we have plenty of time left in this third quarter. There's not really a shot clock. Take your time, get up the court, get rid of that full court press, and you'll be golden.
And Pea Ridge is back on offense. Beautiful pass inside from Stites to Jazzy Dixon. Her layup won't fall, but McKenna Ward gets the offensive rebound, gets the two-pointer layup, and she is to the free throw line, and she will have a chance for a three-point play.
Wow, Will, we went into halftime. Tie game could have gone anyone's way. Now, if she makes this shot, they'll go up 8.
And it falls for Ward, and Pea Ridge is up 8 on the Dardanelle Sand Lizards.
8-0 run to start the second half. You really love to see it if you're a Pea Ridge fan. Let's see what the Sand Lizards can do here.
Ward drives inside, Almost gets a layup to fall, but it bounces out.
Truly unlucky there from Weber. She did everything right there. The basket should have gone in there for the Sand Lizards.
Sand Lizards playing some fast offense, trying to get some quick points. Mackenzie Stites for the Lady Blackhawks is double teamed right now. She's going to pass it outside to number 21, Brooklyn Wynn, who knocks down a three-point shot. And wow, Pea Ridge up by 11.
Yes, Will, we go to a timeout now, but we will see y'all for a crazy end of the third quarter coming up.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
We are back after that timeout. Pea Ridge running away with it in this third quarter, up by 11 now. Dardanelle has no points out of this halftime. Wow. I mean, I was not expecting this at all.
Me neither, Will. I got to say, you see so many players on that left side bench for the Sand Lizards. Guys, we see every single player holding their hands on their hips. Let's bring in some subs. Get some momentum back in this game. Let your starters rest for a very important fourth quarter coming up.
I agree with you there, Jax. I mean, stolen away instantly by Stites.
I hate to say it. My player of the night for the Sand Lizards have been Haley Ashlock, but that was just a careless pass. Lucky to have drawn the charge to get possession back in that situation.
Stites with a great steal. Sand Lizards draw the charge. Ashlock trying to come up with it. Presley Hudson playing that aggressive defense we've seen her play all night. Unfortunately, she's going to be called for a foul there.
See, I honestly didn't see that, Will. I thought she got all ball there, but once again, another life-saving play for the Sand Lizards.
I think head coach Heath Neal would agree with you there. He looked pretty unhappy with the ref after that call. But the Sand Lizards will have the ball back. Maddox Mitchell now moving inside. Finally gets some points on the board in this second half for the Sand Lizards. The two-pointer will fall for Maddox Mitchell.
See, Will, that basket right there is more than 2 points. That gets this team the momentum to get back into this game. Only down 8 now. Excuse me, 7, 9. Sorry, my apologies. My apologies.
Stites moving inside. Her layup will not fall, unfortunately. And now it kind of looks like that Pea Ridge is playing some fast offense, and they need to slow it down as well.
Yeah, well, we see 2 subs getting ready to come in for Pea Ridge. I think great move there by head coach Heath Neal.
And James Robbie needs to take a page out of his book. His player's looking a little tired here. Number 15, Harper Williams in the paint. Tries to get it away from Jazzy Dixon. A jump ball is called. And now Gracie Jackson for the Sand Lizards will take it out for Dardanelle.
I mean, no, Will, I know Pea Ridge is only subbing in 2 players, Anna Price and Kate Parker, but those 2 players can make all the difference when the other team isn't subbing anyone in.
I agree with you there, Jax. Mackenzie Stites guarding Audrey Weber. Presley Hudson once again with a defensive play.
Charge called on Hudson again.
Charge called once again on Hudson. Gracie Jackson. Gracie Jackson does a great job of drawing that.
You see Hudson coming in fast. If you're Gracie Jackson, you plant, get your 2 feet down, get that call to fall. I mean, huge play for the Sand Lizards.
And finally, the Sand Lizards making a substitution here. Audrey Weber.
Another foul called.
Another foul called on Mackenzie Stites. And Mackenzie Stites and Presley Hudson need to start being careful. I mean, these 2 girls look like to be Pea Ridge's stars, and if they lose them, that could mean a whole different ball game in this next quarter.
Yeah, well, you said it. Stites goes out as of now. Heath Neal, you can tell he was pretty. He wasn't happy with that call once again, but that's just the way of basketball.
Audrey Weber now passing it to Ashlock. Gives it to Jackson, who will pass to Mitchell, who throws up a 3. And a little too much power on that, just goes a little bit beyond the basket. And Jazzy Dixon comes up with the rebound, going down now. Passes to Kate Parker, who gives it to Hudson.
Looks like a timeout called by Pea Ridge.
And Heath Neal makes the smart decision. Presley Hudson surrounded by Sand Lizards, and they call the timeout. We will be back after this short break.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are back after that Pea Ridge timeout. A very, very high-paced game right now. High energy. This stadium is loud. Pea Ridge will have the ball back on offense. Presley Hudson taking it up now. Trying to get past Audrey Weber. We've been seeing this matchup all night. And Presley Hudson will draw the foul here.
With that timeout, Will, and that foul called, the energy has kind of died down in the stadium. It's about getting back into it now. If you're Pea Ridge, the basket here, I'm not going to say it's going to put the game away, Will, but it'll just be huge for Pea Ridge.
Wow, and a long pass there. Kate Parker tries to get it to Presley Hudson, taken away by Ashlock. Ashlock throws up a layup. She gets her own offensive rebound, goes back up with it, and will draw a foul.
Just got to respect Ashlock again for giving it her all in the paint. She was guarded by basically three players there. Got her own rebound somehow, and somehow got to the line.
She will shoot for two now. First one is good for Ashlock. We will see if she can cut this Pea Ridge lead down to 7 with this one, and she does. Both free throws good for Ashlock here.
Got to say, Will, that looked real comfortable for Ashlock. Only a 7-point game now. It's anyone's game.
7-point game here. We'll see what Presley Hudson does with her offense to try and get more points on the board for the Lady Blackhawks. She tries to take it solo, and she misses the layup. And it looks like number 13, Anna Price, will fight for the ball, but Ashlock is also down there. They'll call it jump ball, and the Lady Blackhawks are back with it. Hudson going inside. Had a good-looking shot there. And wow, Gracie Jackson getting the rebound and gets an immediate travel call against her. So the Lady Blackhawks will stay on offense.
Man, you really hate to see that, Will. A perfect defensive possession, and it goes back to Pea Ridge. Looks like another foul called on Pea Ridge. Finally, the Lady Sand Lizards will get their first possession back on offense in a minute.
In a minute. These refs, they're not letting anything fly today.
I mean, Will, it is playoff basketball at the end of the day.
You got to call everything.
You got to call it all. Yes, sir.
Gracie Jackson taking it out for Dardanelle. Giving
Full
it
court
to
press once again.
Audrey Weber, a full court press here. She's guarded by Kate Parker. First time we've seen this matchup tonight. Let's see how Parker handles it. Weber blows right by her. Misses the layup, but a foul there. Looks like it was on 0-0 Presley Hudson.
Kind of a late call there as well. I think that's why Heath Neal didn't like it. It took the ref a minute there to blow the whistle to cut the lead to 5 here, Will.
Weber's first free throw falls. And we'll see if her second one is good. If her second one is good, this makes this an interesting game.
Also, Dardanelle, first time tonight, Abby Holt coming in for the Lady Sand Lizards. Will be interesting to get some fresh legs on the court and see how it plays for them.
Weber's second free throw does not fall. And it looked like number 13, Anna Price. She tries to get the rebound and bounces off of her out of bounds. So the Sand Lizards will stay on offense. Maddox Mitchell shooting the three, and she banks it in.
Bank is open, Will. 3-point game.
3-point game now. The Sand Lizards coming back after an 11-point deficit. But who else but Presley Hudson to get Pea Ridge points on the board? That layup will fall for 2.
Talk about
the Blackhawks.
A crucial basket there, Will. Coming back, I believe that was a 6-0 run from the Sand Lizards, but Hudson quiets them real quick.
That was much needed there, especially for momentum purposes. And a very aggressive defensive play by number 13, Anna Price. But while she's on the ground, the ref will call the travel here. And head coach Heath Neal not looking happy right now at all.
I got to say, Will, the crowd also not happy. We are currently on the Pea Ridge side. We're letting that referee hear it.
I mean, very aggressive here. Looks like they have a little bit of confusion, but looks like they got it all squared out. Sand Lizards ball, playing aggressive on-ball defense for the Lady Blackhawks. Ashlock giving it to Weber. Weber trying to blow by Kate Parker. Presley Hudson comes up with the rebound, who passes down to Brooklyn Wynn. Kate Parker for 3, just short. It's going to bounce off the rim.
Wow, what a collision there, Will.
And I mean, they are flying all over the court right now. Offense, defense, this ball is going every which way.
Looks like some mutual respect, though, from both teams. I mean, man, that was a hard collision. I hope everyone is okay, but everyone seems to get up nice and dandy.
And for the first time this game, Pea Ridge's number 32, Olivia King,
Good to see some more fresh legs out there in playoff basketball.
Kate Parker on Audrey Weber. Interesting right now. Passes it to Ashlock, and Jazzy Dixon is going to get called for a contact foul.
Man, that Ashlock-Dixon matchup tonight has been everything for both of these teams. And Ashlock's going to shoot too.
Ashlock will go for 2 here. Pea Ridge up by 5. If Ashlock gets these, we will have an interesting game. Her first one falls.
Will, only 26 seconds left in this third quarter. What a time to have a comeback going into the fourth quarter. I mean, we've said it all day. Kind of separates, but then we come back. It's once again anyone's game.
And now it is a 3-point game. It is indeed anyone's game. Kate Parker, she is going to try to push this Lady Blackhawks league with only 15 seconds left to play in this quarter. Jazzy Dixon got a hand on it, but it looks like Ashlock got a hand on it just before it went out of bounds. And Olivia King will take it out. Passes to Kate Parker, who passes to Dixon, guarded by Ashlock. And Dixon draws the foul from Ashlock there.
Just like what Ashlock did to Dixon on the opposite side. Now Dixon will shoot 2 free throws. Huge for Pea Ridge.
She gets her get back right here, and we will see if they can extend this lead back out to 5.
You really wonder if Pea Ridge is missing Presley Hudson and Mackenzie Stites. But on the bright side, Kate Parker running that point guard position. It seems to be going well so far. Could be up to 5 points going into this fourth quarter.
Been doing a great job. It looks like they're sending Maddox Mitchell down towards the 3-point line. Kate Parker gets down there quickly to make sure she is guarded. Audrey Weber driving in. Gets a last-second layup.
Wow,
for
Will.
the Sand Lizards.
Under 5 seconds to go, getting all the way down the court and getting the basket to go. Great play from the Lady Sand Lizards.
And we have a 3-point game in our hands. The Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks 41, the Dardanelle Sand Lizards at 38. We got a game here going into the...
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
We are back here at Prairie Grove High School in Prairie Grove, Arkansas, for what is shaping out to be quite the exciting game. I mean, we are at 41, Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks, Dardanelle Sand Lizards at 38. We have a 3-point game going into this fourth quarter. This has been such an exciting game to watch, Jax.
Will, I got to say, first game of the day, was not expecting it to be this entertaining of a game, and we still got 3 more to go. Man, what a day at Prairie Grove High School.
I mean, the energy is up. More and more fans are starting to come in as time moves on.
That's the beauty of playoff basketball. One game ends, next one starts basically right after. But let's focus on this one. 8 minutes left to go, 3-point game.
8 minutes left to go. The Sand Lizards will start off with the ball. Audrey Weber trying to get something going here. Passes to Ashlock at the top of the key, who will give it to Kate Young, who shoots for 3, misses, and that will be out of bounds on Dardanelle going Pea Ridge's way.
Man, you really hate to see that for Dardanelle. Had a wide open shot there, kind of fired a laser in there. Take your time, shoot a little more arc, and I think that would have gone in.
And Presley Hudson back in for the Lady Blackhawks. Passing it out to number 21, Brooklyn Wynn. Tries to get a 3-pointer up, won't fall. Weber passing down to Mitchell. Passes out to Ashlock. Goes for a jumper at the free throw line. Gets her own offensive rebound. But Anna Price comes up with the rebound for the Blackhawks.
Man, that's got to be the 5th time tonight Ashlock has gotten her own rebound. It's honestly becoming a routine at this point.
And Dixon drives down there into the paint looking for a layup, but she is going to draw another foul, contact foul, on Haley Ashlock for Dardanelle. So Jazzy Dixon will go to the free throw line once again tonight. First one is no good.
You hate to see it. Every point matters, but here's something big right here, Will. Haley Ashlock getting some rest. See if when she'll come back in this fourth quarter.
We have not seen her out of this game much tonight. Getting some much-needed rest. Let's see if Dixon can get this next one. She does. Lady Blackhawks up by 4 with Weber taking it up the court, guarded by Kate Parker once again.
Man, does Weber ever get tired?
I don't think she does. She's been playing at the same speed all night. Maddox Mitchell from way beyond the arc. Almost knocks it down. Can't get it to go. And Presley Hudson drives in, draws the foul. And it looks like that will be on number 2, Gracie Jackson.
On the opposite side, number 15, Harper Williams, looked to have taken a big fall there. She looks to be a little shaken up, but she stays on the court. Let's hope she stays okay in the final 6 minutes of this game.
Presley Hudson showing off her shooting skills, getting this first free throw to go. She will gear up for the second one now. And that one is good. Pea Ridge back with a 6-point lead. And Dardanelle really has to get something going here. Let's see if their point guard Weber can take command of this offense and get them going. Mitchell has the ball. Trying to work around Brooklyn Wynn. And Mitchell will draw a foul.
If I'm Mitchell there, I didn't see anything going on, no really shot creation, so she goes in. I think she just wanted the 2 free throws, if we're being honest, Will, and there's nothing wrong with that. Any chance you can get points, that's great for your team.
Plays aggressively, draws the foul on number 13, Anna Price. Her first free throw will not fall. Let's see if she can get this next one and get some momentum going for Dardanelle. Neither one falls for Mitchell. Tries to play some aggressive defense on Kate Parker after she gets the rebound. But the Lady Blackhawks back on the court. Dixon gets down, makes a nice move there. Looks like Gracie Jackson might have gotten a little piece of that, but Dixon also touched it right before going out of bounds. So the Sand Lizards, will have another chance.
Will Dixon, that was perfect play, besides the shot going in, of course, but way to back down and get into the paint. Have the shot you want, just didn't seem to fall there. Now the Sand Lizards need to take advantage.
Weber and Harper Williams playing a little game of catch there until Weber throws up a three-point shot. That's not going to go.
Refs call possession of Pea Ridge.
Number 24, McKenna Ward, tries to come down with it. Battle for the ball. They'll call it jump ball. Let's see what the Lady Blackhawks can do with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in this game.
You see it on the sideline now, Will. Number 20, Haley Ashlock, getting ready to come back in. But is it too little, too late? Up 6 with 5.5 to go.
And Mackenzie Stites back in finally for the Lady Blackhawks after a much-needed rest. Presley Hudson getting the two-pointer right there. We've been calling her name all night. She has looked incredible.
Well, it's like we were paying attention to Stites, and everyone else was. Hudson had a wide-open layup to put this lead up to 8 now.
Weber guarded by multiple Blackhawks in the paint. Passes out to Mitchell, who gets it out to Harper Williams. Williams throws up a three-point shot, but it will not go.
I like the shot choice from Williams, wide open. If you got it, take it.
Dixon taking it up the court will give it to Stites, their main point guard. Presley Hudson looks like she was calling for the ball, had an open shot for a little bit. Dixon pulls up with a nice little floater and gets it to go.
That shot right there, Will, that was crucial. Under 5 to go, down 10, timeout called. That could have been the shot right there that does it for Pea Ridge.
And the Sand Lizards have struggled with this the entire night. They're starting off super slow in every quarter, but they'll pick it up towards the end. But hey, when you're already down and it's the fourth quarter, you got to start instantly. We'll be back after this break.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are back for the last 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. Pea Ridge, Lady Blackhawks up by 10 right now. The Dardanelle Sand Lizards need to get something going on offense here. We'll see if they can.
Man, well, I hope they do. They got a crowd coming in for this next game. Let's see if they can clutch up in this final 4 minutes.
Yeah, Baylor just told us he thinks it's the Ozark Hillbillies. So we will see what that has to entail later on tonight. Ashlock gives it to Weber. She throws up a three-pointer and drains it for the Sand Lizards.
Wow, Weber, you can just tell she is going on fumes right now, but still has enough in the tank to make a big three-point shot when it matters most.
And Presley Hudson gives it to McKenna Ward, makes a nice spin move and lays in a nice two-pointer.
Perfect two-step over the defender layup. That was classic technique from Pea Ridge there to keep this at a 9-point game.
Ashlock guarded by Dixon. Dixon playing some good defense. She throws up a shot. Will not go. Out on the Blackhawks, though, so Dardanelle will have another shot to get some points on the board as this game clock winds down.
Man, Will, what a game today, huh? This is crazy.
Amazing first game of the day here at the tournament in a beautiful Prairie Grove Stadium, freshly renovated. Aggressive defense there by Anna Price. She'll knock it out of bounds. Another inbound play for Dardanelle.
Will, still a 9-point game here. If you are Dardanelle, you got to score on this possession if you can.
And they give it to Harper Williams, who passes it to Maddox Mitchell, their main three-point shooter, guarding her heavily beyond the arc. She's guarded by Presley Hudson, who gives it to Ashlock. Ashlock with a nice jump shot there, guarded by McKenna Ward, but she could not get a hand on it. Ashlock gets 2 points on the board.
Man, just the classic baseline jumper, Will. Nothing else to say about that. 7-point game.
60-second timeout here with the Blackhawks up by 7. I mean, wow. We got both cheer teams going on. Atmosphere is big right now. A horde of students coming in for the games after this. The atmosphere in this building is just absolutely great today. And what an incredible game for everybody to watch to kick off the next slate of games that are about to happen.
Honestly, Will, what I love about this the most, it seems like everyone is emptying the tank today. Even the cheerleaders are battling with who's got the louder spirit. I mean, this is the perfect first game for today, and I just can't wait for what the future holds with the next three.
I mean, this is my first time at any Arkansas playoff basketball, and let me say I am very, very pleased. Very pleased here.
The big question now for Dardanelle, can they get a defensive stop? It seems like every time they score, Pea Ridge comes right back and puts 2 or 3 more on the board to keep that distance pretty large.
Pea Ridge keeping their main girls out there. Presley Hudson, Mackenzie Stites, Jazzy Dixon, Brooklyn Wynn, and McKenna Ward. Their starting lineup, the ones they trust most. Let's see if Presley Hudson can extend this lead even further. She gives it to Dixon. Dixon gives it to Stites.
Great hustle defense from Dardanelle so far.
Stites guarded by Weber. I've loved this matchup all night. Both playing very aggressively, trying to get past. She'll pass out to Wynn, guarded by Mitchell. Stites goes up with it. Ward with the offensive rebound, and she will get the putback.
Man, if you're Dardanelle, you cannot be mad about that. You just played perfect defense for a solid 30 seconds. Just unlucky that Pea Ridge got it done.
And Pea Ridge has to get something here. Gracie Jackson trying to get a 3 in, and she will miss the net, and it will go out of bounds. Dixon giving it to Presley Hudson, or excuse me, Mackenzie Stites to take it up for the Blackhawks. Stites will give it back to Dixon, who gives it to Hudson. Hudson trying to get it inside to Ward.
Big collision once again. It seems like honestly, it seems like Ashlock is on the end of that every time.
I know. Ward and Ashlock and Mitchell all trying to get the ball for their respective teams. A jump ball will be called. Sand Lizards on offense.
2:26 left to go in this fourth quarter, Will. Kind of been saying it for the last couple of minutes, but if you want to win this one now, you need a basket here and quick. Don't waste too much time. You don't got a lot left.
Ashlock trying to work inside. Does a nice spin move with a nice little jelly Euro step layup. That was amazing.
Couldn't have drawn that up better, Will. Get the basket and get it quick. Now defense, it's time.
Defense has got to lock in here. Mackenzie Stites working around. She'll pass out to Dixon, who shoots a long 3. Almost gets it in.
Wow, what a rebound by Weber.
Weber with an amazing rebound, driving inside on Ward. Almost gets the layup to go, but Ward's going to come up with the rebound. She'll give it to Stites.
Man, Will, if she got that to fall right there, just a 5-point game with 1:40 to go, you hate to see that bounce outside the rim for the Sand Lizards.
Dixon giving it back to Stites. A nice little play there. Stites passing out to Kate Parker. Kate Parker giving it to Dixon. Dixon will throw up another 3, just short of the basket, but the Blackhawks come up with the offensive rebound. Kate Parker passing it back out to Mackenzie Stites. She's guarded by Weber.
Looks like they're just running the clock here, Will. You gotta love it.
Running the clock out, trying to weed off as much time as possible. With a 7-point lead. 50 seconds left to play. 7 on the shot clock. Let's see what Stites does with it here. She works inside on Weber. She throws up a shot. It almost falls. Stites gets the rebound.
Will, wow. Talk about hustle. Weber, you can just tell she is on her last tank of gas. Has to foul. Only 34 to go now, Will. Gonna need a miracle if you're the Sand Lizards to come back in this one.
Gonna need some 3-pointers ASAP. 34 seconds left to play. Weber has to foul.
Man, you really hate to see that for these players. They have played their hearts out today. But some subs coming in, maybe some defensive subs, trying to do whatever they can to hope for one last moment.
The Sand Lizards subbing in basically their whole lineup besides Weber. Weber fouls Stites again. And let's see what happens here.
Looks like someone might have 5 fouls, have to bring in another player. I believe Weber was on the tail end of that, getting that foul. She might be done for the night.
Looks like Weber is done for the night, and it looks like Abby Holt will come in for her.
A nice standing ovation on the bench for the Sand Lizards.
And the nail in the coffin right there, Jazzy Dixon getting the ball from the inbound play and laying it up, extending this lead to 9.
I mean, Will, what a high-scoring first game.
High-scoring first game, high-energy first game. These girls putting on a show for everyone here at Prairie Grove tonight. 10 seconds left to play here. We'll see if the Sand Lizards can get just one more shot. 3 ball is no good. And that is it. That'll do it for you. The Pea Ridge Lady, we might not be done just yet. Let's see what's going on here.
Looks like there might be just a little more time. I guess maybe a second or two just to inbound.
2 seconds left on the clock. Dixon will give it to Stites
and that'll
to close out this game. That is it. The Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks, your final score. Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks 54, the Dardanelle Sand Lizards 45.
Yeah, up next we got Berryville basketball going against Ozark, starting off at 5:30. Will be off the mic, but Aiden Loney will be joining us shortly. We will see you guys in a couple minutes.
Thank you for joining us.